Hello and welcome to the fourth part and the last part of Genshin event, where we do try to do the open world quests here. And why I say try is because I only have like 3 hours for this. So yeah, let's just start with the frog quest one. Let me guess, it's a frog competition or something like that going on. Okay, frogs. Yes. Well done, my fine, high-legged ladies and gentlemen. Well done indeed. This jumping contest is on fire. That's jumping contest, and it's kind of like Netland contests, probably. Just a moment ago, hello. First referee. Just a moment ago, we saw as Temple the Fearless show his awesomeness, with his impressive, epic strength. He has made a stable yet distant leap, one worthy of a favorite to take gold. But next up we have the one you have been waiting for, the unequaled, the unrivaled, the unparalleled, unequal. Oh, Robert! God. Who will emerge as champion and win the great honor and burden of fetching the princess? Before the final round begins, let us take a short break and give our two contestants time to rest. For the first time, the competition value will be open to you all, so go for and jump to your heart content. That is what the Ransom Pond is here for, after all. Yeah, talk to the frogs here. Those like referees? Oh, Robert, I know how nervous you are right now, but this is the final match that every frog has been looking forward to. I'm sorry, Mr. Horello, but I much appreciated champion Fortrunner. Please don't blame him, sir. Give him a moment to rest. After all, Robert, I'm sure you need some time to think about how you shall pleasantly surprise it all. Esteemed, you are good enough, I think. Shave it, friend. You will no doubt have set a new record in just a moment. Trust me. For now, just rest. You need time. Alright, you're right, my friend. I need some time. Good too. Okay. That's actually not the frog that we have to speak about. It is what's going on here. It's frogs that have a contest here. Okay, I get it. Excited paper frog. Greeting, honor guest. You don't seem like frogs. Nonetheless, some of Ransom Pond. May your legs be limbed. Tell me about the competition. As you have seen and heard, this contest is to decide the frog who is best at jumping. Our contestants go through the qualifier, group matches, and elimination matches, and only those who make it through all this can reach the finals. That sounds kinda complicated. It's not complicated at all. Simply step into the arena and clear the challenges that lie before you. You guess? Wait, we cannot... Do we have to jump? Dear guest, if it suits your fancy, you can also try out the bouncing contest here. This is meant to test the contestant's speed and stability when jumping. I was just about to do some practice here, then take part in the next contest. But my skills are not exactly up to par. I can't jump well enough on my own would you two be willing to assist me? Oh, that explains. Yes, so there's no competition ongoing here? Of course. The competitor already reached the finals, so the other venues are now open for practice. Keep practicing, keep dropping, keep competing. That's the way you get better the better. And better. Come on, dear guest. You will enjoy the bouncing contest too. I guarantee it. I think I will just read everything in my voice. Oh, wait. This is like basically the rock jumpy stuff here. Come over here first. Almost made it. Almost here, okay. Paper through. Doing pretty well. Heh, this game is pretty fun, don't you think? Paimon wants to give it a try too. Then be my guest. But Paimon can't pause as if she jumps into the air too, you know? It's pretty much the same anyway. Haha, I knew you would enjoying the bouncing contest. But just now, that was just a game. This is long way off from the real contest. Only the very best of the best of us can take part in this later. And this contest will decide who is the best suited to rescue the princess. Ah, it's just so exciting. Oh, sorry, dear guest, my apologies. I just can't help but ramble on about Robert. That's the contestant, by the way, the name. After all, the whole reason we have organized so many contests was to choose a paper frog with the steadiest, furthest, most inspiring jump so that they could go rescue the princess. There's still some time before the final match begins, so feel free to take a look around. Holelos will use his booming voice to remind us when the competition is about to begin. So listen out for it and make sure you find good seats. Those names always difficult for me to pronounce if I don't hear them. Robert will surely win the finals. I believe in him. I have... Yes. By the way, those thrushes do look kinda... the same. They don't even have a different hair. Well, hair, I mean. The thing on top. Yeah. So, paper frog? Welcome, dear guest. I presume you are also here to watch the competition. Welcome in any case to Rainsong Pond. You have come to the right time, but also perhaps the wrong one. The competition is about to a close, with only the finals, the result of which is already beyond doubt, left to take place. I'm sure you have heard of for Robert and a Stamp. They are both leading experts in the art of jumping, but in my experience, Robert is sure to win. Is it Fontaine names, man? For Robert. You know what? Just Robert. Nickname. He's far better at this than all other paper frogs, and has won countless championships as a result. He is, therefore, the undisputable favorite. He has the strongest leg, the most agile mind, the most resolute spirit. Most importantly, he constantly seeks to share his knowledge with all the other frogs. A Stample is, like me, one of the paper frogs who learn by watching him. We respect, trust, and believe that he will once again achieve great success. Before the finals begins, I will like to stay and practice a little longer to prepare for the next round of competition. If you don't mind, we could practice together. Perhaps you might even come up with some good ideas to help me jump all the better. So after clothing the paper frogs, who will save the princess? Will you still organize this contest? Of course, this is not just about rescuing the princess. Most important in the contest itself is what it teaches us. Self-belief, resolve, bravery. Only a paper frog who understands and embodies such virtues will emerge as our champion. Come on, dear guests. Let's see if you can feel the virtue inherent in our contest. Ready? Okay. Oh dear, what a terrible condition. I have come to your aid. What is, by the way, where is the princess? How do you rescue it? And it's kind of cute that we have like princess and do it? Wait, have I done everything right? Not bad, you're quite good at this. If you had time, I would be willing to recommend you to the organized committee. The next time we hold this competition, we will be able to measure ourselves against one another. Still, I shall not take up more of your time until the end. The final is about to begin. Here, dear guests, we will have to see just how good this Sparrow Bird guy is. He will blow your socks off for sure. Still, he did seem a bit nervous when I saw him recently. He was constantly practicing the most basic moves and then getting annoyed on how he was performing them. But there's the finals. It's normal to get nervous, right? Yeah, they are the finals. These are the finals. That's what I thought, but no, I still believe in him. He's not the type to give in so easily. I have got to keep practicing myself. If you would like, dear guests, please feel free to have a look around. The finals are about to begin though, so be sure you don't miss them. And here it is, here it comes. My fine, pink-legged ladies and gentlemen, the unparalleled boy bearer Robert steamed forward to make his leap, and he jumped 3 lotus leaves and fell into the water. It seems we have a champion. The one who will welcome our princess is as Temper. Congratulations to our Stamp. No, Mr. Hollow, I protest. This is ridiculous, absurd. Even I shall not accept this title of the champion in this matter. Goodness gracious. By the morning dew. Come now, you surpassed Faye Baron in front of all Frog Kings. Raider will split up, that's all. He's just not in good form, you know? That will not convince me. Nor any other paper frogs. Anyway, let's give forward a moment to himself. Oh, we will continue this later. It seems we have guests. Welcome to Rain Song Pond. What can I help you with? We saw a frog make a really awesome leap. Then you must have caught sign of Robert. He is one of the participants in this contest. The final jumper in all the pond. Also here once was. The finest. A contest? Oh, Paimon gets it. This must be the sort of competition to see who can jump the best. Very sharp of you, young lady. That is exactly the sort of competition we are running. Only the most legendary leaper and skilled skipper may take the crown, thus earning the great burden of rescuing the princess. Great burden? Why do you even call it burden? Just great deed or something? Ah, sounds pretty cool. Shame we seem to have missed it all though. Otherwise we would taken part. Really? Paimon never see you jumping that far before, except when you were running away from monsters. If the taking part that counts, you never know. You might get a prize for practicing. For participating. Hey, why is the reward always the first thing on your mind? In that case, you would do well to ask our champion over here for some advice. My apologies, dear guest, and Mr. Porello, too, but I said it before, and I will say it again. I am not a champion. But as sure as the Lotus seems stand, according to the rules, you are the champion. I will be the judge of that, thank you very much. This contest is meant to pick the best of us, the most skilled of jumpers, and go say our princess. This is a matter of the honor of all frog kings. And Robert is the very best of us, you know this. All of us do. So Robot was really that impressive? Oh, we have heard a lot of other paper frogs about him. Is everything they say about him true? That's right. Robert was the best frog in our pond. He could easily... Wait, is it him? It looks different. He could easily bound all the way across 12 lotus leaves and land on the 13th. And he had land so lightly that the dew upon the leaf would not disturbed. He could even jump between lotus leaves amidst a flowing river and not fall into the water, no matter how fierce the current. But we just saw him, so I'm guessing he's not in a good form right now. Yeah, he seems kinda down. He looked super sad when he was leaving just now. He will just having a temporary rough patch. That's the only reason he made that mistake. Please, Mr. Porello, for the sake of the contest and the sake of our calling, I would like to ask for a rematch. If you deem it necessary, you can consult the opinion of all the other frogs. I am sure they will count poor. Listen, esteemed. I know you are a capable fellow, sharp-minded, and upstanding to both. But did you not see how Robert was faring? He left without even attempting to make another leap. I will speak with him. We have trained together all this time, so I know how he feels. He will understand. For the love of lotus leaves and lucent death. Alright. I will go with you to meet Robert. We will come along too. We are really good at encouraging people, and we are great jumpers too. Have you been secretly training behind Paimon's back or something? I'm just good at making other jump. A long, long way away. Both humorous and polite. Thank you for your good will. In that case, let us go together, or jump together. With any luck, that good humor of you might thaw his spirit. Pound protect us. I wonder which shall serve us better. The soft or hard approach? Okay, I can see already that this will be something very, very, very like in an Atlan quest about the competition there. Someone will just... Yeah, it's basically the story will just repeat it. Exactly like this. Okay, my dude, what are you doing here? Like, it's kind of high up. I don't know how to get there per normal way, I just went like this. It's here. Ah, there you are. The award ceremony is over then. Just the opposite, in fact. Both Mr. Hollow and I are of the opinion that things are far from over. Indeed, I hereby announce in my capacity as referee that you, Mr. Foul Robert, have one more chance to jump. To maintain the fairness of this competition and to fulfill our duty to the Carling, you must do a rejump. Dear Mr. Horelo, I, as a contestant, cite the competition rules pertaining to competitive behavior that may bring harm to one's and one's tribes. I forfeit my second jump attempt. I do not want to disappoint everyone again, nor bring ruin to our calling. This is the only truly responsible course of action. Wow, that's a professional answer. Even had a specific poses handy. Even gave it a touch of emotional appeal. Alright, looks like playing hardball isn't going to work. Oh, loosen death and lotus leaves. But you had not left the venue. I don't understand what you mean to say, dear guest. Which is the best place from which to watch the competition unfold. If you really wanted to give up, you would not have stayed here. That's true. You can see everything that's going on in the long distance jumping contest from here. That was, by the way, Paimon's thing. If he really had given up and no longer wanted to have anything to do with the contest, why would he stay? I don't wish to talk about this anymore. I believe I have been clear. Torres tamed, and our two guests as well. Ah, yeah, I'm a little bit here soon behavior. Hold forward. Hold the steam, I have an idea. So tiring. Hang on to a moment. Is there anything else I can help you with, dear guest? You saw the terrible state I was in. I admit I mostly knew what you were going to say the moment I saw you arriving with the steam. My answer is no, and so it will always be. Look at my ankles. There are no ankles that can carry such a heavy burden. Not once that can save a princess. They look like they're pretty sturdy ankles to me. Yeah, Paimon has not either. But I make a mistake. No, I have been making mistakes all along. I'm sorry. You too. But I cannot continue competing. Oh, come on, man. You're making it so difficult. What's going on? Just tell us. Hey, don't. I just want to tell you one last thing. All frogs make mistakes. They just need to learn from their them. That's all. Good guest. Do not understand. I initially believed that mistakes were mere drops of dew that fall upon our hearts. Nothing that could truly knock a frog down. But I was wrong. Perhaps they were never mere drops, but rather more akin to rocks at the bottom of a pond, withering wood stuck into the waterbed, or a vent hidden within the muck. We can overlook them, bury them, step over them, or pretend they don't exist. But they will not rest, my friend. They will await the opportunity or chance to come back to bite you. Let's go. Let me go too. I'm nothing but a mere lotus head who has had all its seeds removed. Even a light breeze would surge through the many holes in my heart and chill me to the bone. I cannot take up this great burden. This is the voice of my heart. I have let all frogs down, including myself. You still have a retry, you know? Yeah, you have got another chance to prove yourself. Do not wish to taste the bitter palm of failure once more. My leg and my heart cannot. Whoa, this lotus leaf is moving all of a sudden. What's going on? What? But it should have been fixed in place. No, it's moving forward. Please stand firm, dear guest. I will steer it as best as I can. Oh, this leaf rocking all over the place. We're gonna... What do I do? What do I have to do? Witness the impact. Okay. I cannot read and... Cannot read. Oh, okay. Oh, that's gonna be the end. That was close. I have trained here before, so I'm pretty good at this. Alright. Alright, there's two frogs on here. We look knocked. Okay, what's going on? Looks like we won't be able to reach the shore. This looks like... Oh no, not like that. Stop freaking out. You're the only one here to... I cannot read that fast. It's not possible. Oh my god. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Come on. Okay. Leave it to me. Everyone hold on tight. Jump. That's an impressive jump. Would you look at that? Probably the unyelling thing. Probably the bolt. He seized the opportunity for a retry and a spectacular leap. Spectacular indeed. This is a miracle without precedence. He is the only paper frog ever to leap across this precipice. I knew you had it in you, Robert. I believe in you. The lotus leaf was suddenly start moving. That was you doing, wasn't it? There's something that Mr. Horello and I came up with together. I apologize, dear guest, for hiding this from you. Well, it was certainly exciting. Alright then, Robert. Now that everyone has witnessed your great leap, you no longer have any reasons to reject the victor's crowns. But it was coincidence. A miracle born of circumstances. Just one block leap. It was only with the aid of those two guests that I was able to do it all at all. I will be honest, we were just having fun drifting alongside with you. Exactly, yeah. We were just watching from the sidelines. That big jump was all yours. Still, our work was not in vain. Right, it would have been a waste to stand by and to watch such a brilliant frog give up like that. You love it so much. And you trained so hard for so long. It would have been awful if you have just given up. A tragedy for you and Frog Kings. Ah, honored guest. Truly, your hearts are purer than the first drop of morning dew. I'm sorry, my friends, to have done you such an injustice. You should have been the winner of that match. Ah, come on. You proven that you were the best of us, didn't you? Please listen to me. We have made competition ahead of us, and I will gladly compete with you 100 or 1,000 times more. But this time, we must put our best frog forward to fetch the princess. That is our calling, and the future of Ransom Pound rests upon it. As such, as there is no room for errors. Do you understand me? I do. Good, Robert. That's wonderful. Oh, well. This all seems to have turned out great. We have ourselves a real champion now, don't we? Next up, our champion shall go rescue the princess, and then our calling will be complete. About that princess of you. Yeah, so you have said a whole bunch about this princess of yours. Fetch her this, best frog that. Now everything is ready. Do you actually know where the princess is? Of course. We are about to go receive and rescue her. For she lives in a tower made of vines and giant trees. Only the bravest, boldest, most jumpiest of rocks may evade the thorns and deep mist, leaping atop the tower to deliver the princess from her cage. To the top in one jump seems like a lot of pressure to be putting on someone. I will definitely fall down halfway. Come on, Robert. Don't be in such a rush to return to the pond. Why, we have yet to even lay eyes upon that tree. Our hard work was paid off. We have located the tower. It is the kingdom of breeze and bells. Mr. Horello, there's a laugh there, but forest and flying squirrels. Definitely not a high tower. Are you certain that it is our destination? Absolutely. I personally went to inspect that place. The tower there is so high that you can barely see the top. There are none, I reckon, who might scale it, apart from us paper frogs. Ah, that sounds pretty impressive. Let me take a look first. You're coming along too? That would be wonderful. Looks like we have quite a crowd for our little princess welcome party. Not bad at all. See, I knew that thing would work out for the best. Let us make the preparations, then set forth for the kingdom of bliss and bells. As for you, dear guest, we shall see you there. Ah yes, Miss Robert, please go to the award ceremony first, would you? It will take place at the pond. No. No?
Whoa, what a stroke of good luck!
No. Yeah. Hey, but this quest was available already. The best way to understand this world is okay. Kingdom of... Oh, this is the kingdom. Okay, then let's just be there. And here we are in the next location. So if the frogs had the jumping competition, I assume here will be a flying competition and so on. It reminds me a little bit of Chip and Dale's right now. I used to play the game of them too. Okay, unknown friends. Your Highness, what brings you here? Don't say me this is a princess. Your Highness, what brings you here? Given how things stands, I shall retrieve the relic myself and then decide what to do next. Your Highness, that will not do. Your Highness, you cannot do. Oh, it seems you have a better solution? Let's hear it then, Minister Stubborn. I would like to inform Your Highness that following a long discussion with suffrage last night, we have come to conclusion that it would be better to set up a trial ground elsewhere. Here. And then the guardian who passes our selection process can retrieve the relic for us. 2 birds, 1 stone. But without the relics, how can we be sure that the chosen guardian is really the one we are looking for? Why, worry not, Minister. Though we are indeed facing a great crisis, this is precisely as the legend predicted. When the crisis befall us, a guardian shall thereupon emerge, and this moment that I must do is ensure that they are shown the right path. Besides, I'm the best flyer in the kingdom, so there is no more suitable than I to judge their guardian's abilities. But then will you go instead? I'm afraid not. My legs are rather useless when it comes to flighting or any kind. How about you, Stubborn? Will you go? My eyesight, alas, I fear I would be unable to see their movements clearly enough to judge. Good, that's settled then. The 2 of you will stay to handle affairs with the kingdom, but I shall assist in managing the selection process at the original location myself. Something fun going on. Might I submit myself as a candidate for the trial, Your Highness? We are good at flying and adventuring too. Can we participate? I choose Paimon. Greetings, the both of you, and welcome to the kingdom of Breeze and Bells. You are very welcome to sign up for the Guardian of the Kingdom selection trials. You have not previously participated in the selection trials of our kingdom of Breeze and Bells, if I'm not mistaken. How does Your Highness know this? Your appearance is different greatly from our kingdom subjects. Had you taken part before, I would not forget it. Oh, that's enough chit-chat, I suppose. As it so happened, I was just about to head over to host the selection ceremony near the relic shrine. Let us go here together. Minister, the kingdom's affairs are in your hands. Do not try to let anyone cut the street down while I'm away finding our true guardian. If you could. As you wish, Your Highness. The 2 of you, please come with me. Before the selection officially begins, There are a few things I still need to tell you. What's going on? Talbot, we must think of something. You are no doubt right. But when have we ever managed to hold back the princess? Probably never. Okay, where are you, princess? How do I... find you? Ah, here you are. I'm not sure how the quests are connected, but I do assume that will be like follow-up quests after we complete these two quests. Or conclusion quest kind of thingy. Please wait here a moment. I will introduce the trial to you, as well as a few things that you will need to watch out for. Oh, Her Highness, True is a decisive decision maker, huh? Yet, that's a true princess for you. But Your Highness did not seem particularly surprised. Oh, perhaps my introduction seems a little too forming. My apologies. In truth, there have been many squirrels who, like you, have suddenly turned up and declared their intentions to undergo the trial. I am already accustomed to receiving such candidates. At least, there were many before that dragon attacked the kingdom. You said it was to retrieve a relic. Has it been keeping somewhere dangerous? It is indeed. As I mentioned not long ago, a giant dragon passes throughout our kingdom. Whoa, 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 what is this shadow? We tried our best to drive it away, but before leaving, it trembles both the trial ground and the sacred site where the relic was kept to smithereens. Our original stable trial environment is now very different from the way it used to be. The wind currents have become unpredictable, causing a dramatic increase in the difficulty of some trial stages. After the environment changes so drastically, some candidates who could have easily passed the first stage before now find even the very first stage too challenging. But from another perspective, the current trial is actually a better test for a candidate's true strength, so it should help us choose a strong guardian of the kingdom. I'm sure I'm pretty strong. But I'm on too. Well, if that is true the case, let us get straight to it. Allow me to introduce the trial to you. Simply put, in this trial, the candidates must help their squirrel companion fly in the right direction by guiding them along the wind currents. Don't worry, it is not complicated. All you have to do is observe the direction of the current and make decisions accordingly. Of course, you need not to worry about the issue of directions. In this kingdom, no wind can stop me from flying whatever I will. Alright, let's begin. Make sure you are both ready. Yeah, another flying trial or some sort of. We actually toss the princess. I guess not toss, but direct. Judgment the most precise. Oh, okay. Holy. Yeah, this is definitely the interesting part. The final trial. Prepare yourself. Prepare ourselves. Well, I need to head first you. Now we do like this. Okay, that was interesting. Your Highness, you are amazing. You flew past so easily. Your ability to judge the wind current was also remarkable. It seems you are worthy to undergo the trial after all. Let us make haste to the site where the relic is being kept. Hopefully, we won't have another run-in with that dragon. Don't worry, the dragon issue already solved. I'm a voice, but not live. Oh, what is that? It sounds like someone's voice. Travel, did you hear that? I definitely heard it, but I have no idea what it means. Oh, the princess is way ahead. Let's forget about that for now and catch with her first. Ooh. Yeah, I will skip right there. I'm about to fall. Dear travelers. Yes. So, this is where the relic was being kept. Those footprints are massive. The dragon must be huge. Perhaps is driving the dragon away. We also drove it into a rage. The dragon is actually... You tell the princess about the story its entirety. Can such a thing be? Truly unexpected. At that time I was too panicked, and so I just gave the order to drive him away. Had we had the chance to calmly speak with one another, perhaps? Never mind. That's what done is done. We must focus on the problem at hand. As for that dragon, once all our problems have been resolved, I shall visit him personally. Now, let us focus on the relic. The relic is down here. Pass the trial, and you may claim it. Paimon thought that relic would be protected by some kind of seal, or guard or something. But it looks like it's have been just lying there, and it does not seem like anything stopping someone from just taking it. Just a hope and step away. Wait, you said correct. This relic does indeed have a seal, namely the trial that you have seen. According to the kingdom's records, one must pass the trial in order to receive the relic. Conversely, if it is taken by someone who has not passed the trial, it will lose its meaning as a relic. Thus, even I must pass the entire trial to receive the true relic. There must be both a trial and a challenge to do so. Without satisfying those two conditions, the best case scenario is that we would be making away with a useless lump of stone. The best case scenario doesn't mean something worse could happen to those who act in defiance of the rules shall be cursed. Cursed? Is that cursed? Let's just go ahead and accept the trial. As you saw, there's only 1 hour to go. Well, this is kind of lying to me. I thought I have 2 hours to go. Anyway, pass the trial. We'll just see how much I will be able to do. Flower. Let's hit the flower now. later. Okay, no, we have to hit the flower now. And then make it pass through all of this. And return. I had not expected you to be able to judge the wind current so accurately. You were flying squirrels like I am. Navigating those wind curves would pose you no challenge. Of that I am certain. Paimon is natural when it comes to flying. If anyone had to use wing gliders, I would be unbeatable. Oh, is that so? I'm glad to hear, because you two are the most guardian-like cadence I have ever seen. Then let us continue. The current wind conditions are just right. No problem. Yeah, everything's going great. Maybe we are the guardians that Her Highness has been looking for. Your Highness was outstanding too. Thank you for your kind words. I had in fact passed the trial many times before the dragon destroyed the sacred site. Truly, in terms of flying ability, I am confident that no other squirrel in my equal. Previous candidates found even the first few stages too difficult. But if your Highness already passed the trial, how come you did not take the relic? Unfortunately, the relic has not yet acknowledged me. So even Guardian require the relic's acknowledgement? Why does that relic get to call all the shots? That I do not know. Perhaps it thought I did not pass the trial. Surely there are not hidden stages. All I know is the relic has never lit up for me. But you, not only have you come precisely at our kingdom hours of need, but your capabilities are undeniable. That is why I believe you will earn the relic's acknowledgement. Let us continue. The final stage of the trial awaits. Final stage. Yeah, that's it. That's what you do. Probably. Let's bomb this one up. I have some uninvited guests. I trouble you to remove them from the premise. Cool.
Watch out! Here!
They are really random.
Fire! Well, with rocks. Watch out! Ha! Hiya! Hey there! Coming at ya!
Truly, you both are very skillful. Something wrong with the furious. Well. Shall complete this part on my own. What? Stay vigilant to ensure that unwelcome guests are stayed away. Cannot touch the red. We passed! Traveler, we are guardians now! So is this the relic that used to acknowledge the new guardians? Huh? There's something carved into it. Like a line of a text? Let Paimon take a closer look. The stories follows a rule, unfolding in cycles patterns, but each should follow its own course. Paimon doesn't get it. Do you get it, Traveler? It's probably some Probably way of cheering us on. It probably means to encourage challenges. Those words have always been there. Even I do not know their origin. I sense that they may hold some great significance for the kingdom, but I have yet to grasp their meaning. Whatever the case, given your performance in the trial, you are undoubtedly the most suitable candidate for the title of the Guardians that I have ever met. Your abilities and judgment are beyond questions. Meeting you at a time like this is truly a blessing for our kingdom. Now that we have retrieved the relic, we may hold the ceremony right away. I am fully confident that your courage and abilities will have won you the relic's respect. You flatter me, Your Highness. Nothing can stand in our way. It was nothing. We're just glad we could help you, Your Highness. Whoa, where did you guys get here? Paimon did not even notice your arrival. We flew over, of course. We were among the best flyers around when we were young, you know. Who else would have been able to serve the princess? Never judge a squirrel by its appearance. Well, I never. A visitor turning up at our time of crisis, a guardian emerging from the trial victorious, and the relic in our possession, intact and unharmed. Your Highness, everything exactly as the legend said. It seems that our kingdom finally has a future to look forward to. We shall find out soon enough. Now, please, place your hand upon the relic. Let it light up and proclaim that you are the first forth, the guardian of the kingdom. Do you think it's not bright enough? Let Paimon take a look. Maybe it's been there for so long, it just can't lit up anymore. Kinda like how candles have been lying around for too long, won't burn ever brightly. Oh, how could that be? All the detail match, yet the relic still. Your Highness, whatever the case, at least the relic is in our hand, even if our guest has failed to be acknowledged by. No, Your Highness, place the relic on one side. This is my kingdom, for which the challenger have come. Therefore, it is I who must acknowledge them. Your Highness, but no rules of our kingdom has ever taken it upon themselves to acknowledge a guardian. Then let us create a precise descent for future rules to follow. Traveler Paimon, come forward. Okay, this is definitely something that also may happen in Netland. As Princess of the Kingdoms of Bliss and Bells, I hereby declare that Traveler Paimon shall henceforth be recognized as the kingdom's Paladin of Bliss and Bells. This is my honor, Your Highness. Hooray! A Paladin of Bliss and Bells, hehe, such a cool title. Definitely cooler than just being any old guardians. But surely that means we still have not found our guardian. And if that is so, then we won't be able to fulfill our calling. And if we cannot fulfill our calling, we will no longer have a future to look forward to, just like the kingdom that came before us. Fret not, I will find a way. Wait, speaking of choosing a guardian, they are currently choosing a champion over at the Rainsong Pond. You mean that robot who jumps super high? You're right. The whole reason they held that contest was to find a champion to come rescue the princess. Although it doesn't seem like the princess needs saving, if you were looking for a super strong champion to win your contest, they just so happen to have one. In fact, there are bound to be heaps of potential champions over there. Wait, the contest? You mean trial? What an extraordinary coincidence. Though our trial does not really have anything to do with jumping, still, from what you have said, it sounds like they have found the strongest candidate to complete their calling. It seems a trip over to Rainsong Pond is in order. Thank you for informing me. Wait, but your highness, they are all paper frogs over there. They are not like us. They are not. So what? A guardian's most vital asset is what is their heart, not their appearance. Minister, you are to stay and look for the kingdom while I'm gone. I will go to the Rainsong Pond myself. My old paladin, I hope that the champion over the Rainsong Pond is as flawless as skilled as you are. Well, skilled and certainly accurate. But as for farewells, that remains to be seen. Oh, you mean to say that this champion of theirs actually a sheep-involved clothing? Then, all the more reasons to go meet him in person. Alright, let's settle on. Oh, and if I'm going over to Rainsong Pond, perhaps I would better bring some gifts. And that concludes this story.
Loving this treasure hunt.
Yeah, what does the game tells me? I have 44 minutes. Is it all? There's only one this left, but I feel like there must be something else, so let me just check up. Okay, yeah, from the look of it, there's nothing that I can say is there. I don't know if I'm missing something. Maybe I should wait like for 1 day reset or some stuff. But I definitely unable to do 1 day reset right now. It is definitely my fault to take too much time with this. I could easily do it yesterday and just see if I need to do it like in one go, but that's what happened. Okay. If there's something that I'm missing, I would suggest you will find out in somewhere else. Just did as much as I could. And it doesn't seem like this here. I'm just blind. Yeah, but we have something to think about for the future. Like this contest and everything. Like one to bring courage back, the other to even if it does not state it in legends like this, we have something to replace them, you know, and all that sort of things. So probably will be pretty familiar in Netland, the same thing too. So let's head to the last open world quest, which I probably already done a bit. I have an idea what you have to do in this quest, but let's just see. The last quest, I guess. Lighthouse. I have got to haul you up so my friends can find the way home. Just got to rest a bit before I do. This isn't something a human can just pull into place. Seems like you are going to need my help. Huh? What for? Oh, you don't look like one of our neighbors from Brick Stacks. A rarity indeed. Enrios the name, and guarding this here, Parcia Lighthouse, the game. It and I bid you welcome. In truth, however, you have come at the most terrible time. This was a few seconds, moments ago when a monstrous dragon just ran by in a right hurry. Clumsy and stumbling it was, and the two of us were in its wrathful path. With a crack and a snap, both I and my poor lighthouse were bowled right over. And as you can see, I have regained my footing, but not to the lighthouse. Not the lighthouse. Oh boy, so Mini Duri knocked the lighthouse over by just passing through. And I have tried all manner of ways to get him on his feet. Even the Nightboar came to lend a hand. But he seemingly refused to stand back again. You would almost think he had a temper to throw such a tantrum. Oh, and I will still have to keep an eye on that dragon, so I'm on my own for time being. This is a terrible situation. With our lighthouse down for the count, we will have no light. That means no return to the village for our venues. Wait. Not venues. Ventures. Wait, what the ventures? Why? Explorers, wayfarers, those willing to leave everything behind and travel far abroad. Their journey takes them to the ends of the skies. After all, a mere jaunt over to the constellation Metropole or Rainsong Pound requires no lighthouse to show the way. And so ventures board their little boats and set sails for where the stars set, or perhaps the other end of the rainbow. When they wish to return, this lighthouse shall be their guide. When they return, some ventures have grown most strange, mumbling ceaselessly about value and suitability. But that does not stop their luggage from containing many pretty stones, beautiful arts and seeds. Wait, and what if they don't wish to return? Why, that is their prerogative. But no matter what, the radiance of the Brickstand's lighthouse shall shine upon the distance placed where the stars fall. So long as they are willing, anyone may follow that light back to our village at any time. Where the stars fall. Where the stars fall. That almost sounds like you are trying to go explore beyond this world. So that's a traveler. What's with that throne? I wonder what becomes of them once they depart. I am no venturer, so I not know. Were Rosal still here, you could have asked him. He is the boldest, most inquisitive of our venturers. I did not of the windmill mounted of his ship. Okay, he has some accent that I do not understand. He jars to place most distant each time, to land where even the light may fail, and yet he always returns. According to the plan as he related it to me, he should have already returned several days ago. I hear he may have literally lost his way, like my other wayfinding neighbors. Alright, I have rested enough. Now it is a time to get our lighthouse back on its feet to shine once more. All our ventures awaits its guidings, radiance to bring them home. After all, dear guest, could I please seek your aid in getting our lighthouse back on his feet? That way, his light can shine further still, that it may be seen by more of our ventures. I think it's like adventure, but why is it venture? I don't know. Don't worry, I will get it done right this instant. Hey, are you sure about that? Paimon's not that strong, so she will cheer you for a while you are at it. Does that seem a right pickle, doesn't it? Why don't think put our heads together and think of something? How about we tear down brick by brick and rebuild it from scratch? No, the hook that hangs the lamp up was being knocked loose. Just one moment of carelessness. Who knows? Would seem the lamp rolling down. His way of speaking. About climb on the top. His way of speaking is just like, oh my god. Maybe I'm also very tired. Like I'm trying to spit on it, so I'm not here about the quality, okay? As Paimon cheers you on, you seem into the steady stance and tighten up your core. Both hand grabbing onto the section of the toplet lighthouse best suited for gripping. Adjust the distance, breathe in, dig out your chest, put your strength into the shoulder. Wait, should it be your shoulder or your back? Well, whatever the case, time to put your back and or shoulder into it. Have on! Paimon comforts you and the lighthouse looks on. You let go for now. Just think of something else already, would you? Oh, we tried to move the whole thing up, or what? Out with all my might? After giving much thought as to where your strength would be best applied, you settle a brick that seems like a firm handhold, grabbing onto it, and to the sound of Paimon's cheers, you let loose a burst of tremendous efforts to right the tablet tower. Only to nearly be sent, friendly hand-holding bricks and all, tumbling off the island. Fortunately, Paimon managed to grab onto your cloth. You should probably consider an alternative. Okay. I have to find something that actually works. He told me that I have to go at the top and light up something. Am I able to go to the top? Okay, what does the message say to me? Dear travels, Genshin Impact servers will be in 30 minutes. Yes. I hope 30 minutes will be enough to conclude this quest. Whoa, the lamp really came off. It isn't broken now, isn't it? Here, catch, Paimon. Wait, what? Forcing it on Paimon won't stop us both from getting scolded. Oh, what do we do now? Oh, wait a minute. Why is this lamp still shining, even after being removed? So the reason the lighthouse shone so brightly is that there was a super bright light handling in the lighthouse? That said, aren't the light sources usually super complex mechanism? That's not important, since this one can be removed normally. That works for us. And so mentioned earlier that he needs to get the lighthouse standing back up again because he wants to put the lights someplace high so more people can see it. In that case, we will just hang it up somewhere high right now. What's with that? Paimon was thinking too. You know, would not everyone be able to see if we could hang it up in the sky? If only there were hooks in the sky to hang on it. Just like when we hook up stars with Navia. It's just a shame that we don't have the aerial express with us this time. It's not a bad idea at all. Oh, hey there. A Snoir? Snoir? Oh, we didn't break anything, did we? Look, the lamp is still glowing. Why, certainly. It is glowing still. It fills the bill. And indeed, you spoke true earlier as well. If we could find a place higher than the lighthouse upon which mount this lamp, then this light would be able to see from further away. And as it happens, I do know an island, the highest position in the area. Rosal taught me how to survey elevations, and I have already established the elevation of all the nearby islands in his absence. You know, to pass the time. If we hug the lamp up there, the light would be visible from far away for sure. That should be enough to allow our adventurers to find their way back home. Well, there we go, a solution to our problem. No way a simple problem like this could stump us up. That said, this Rosal guy sure knows a lot. Of course, Rosal is the bravest, most exquisite adventure we have. Not only he has traveled the length and breadth of the world, but he has traveled still further beyond our world on his windmill ship. Often ranges far aboard indeed, even to a place there where the lamp light fails to touch. But he has told me that no matter how weak the lamp light is, he always knows where the lighthouse is and can follow it back to the village. But now the lighthouse has collapsed and the lamp light has fallen beneath the horizon. So let's go have a look at this island, shall we? I would love to go, but I must stay and keep watch over the lighthouse. For it in the first place, venturers come upon returning to our village. Yes, it has collapsed, but I must do all I can do to sort things out here. I cannot allow him to receive our returnees all by his lonesome. And then there's Rosal. He has been drifting for so far from home for so long. I absolutely must give him a hug the moment he returns. So please, dear guests, could you help me hang up the lamp at the highest position possible? I have some savings. Your deed shall not unrewarded. Leave it to me. Thank you. My gratitude and more on behalf of my lighthouse and Rosal too. I shall be here waiting for you, for him and for you. Shines brightly, but it has been removed. Yeah, I'm asking myself if it will have some juice, but I guess. Oh, it's up there. Hoppa. Okay, I have to use that stuff. What? Oh, it makes sense. Prepare this.
Whoa! What a stroke of good luck!
It's the island he was talking about. You know, the tree over there. Under it could be assigned to... Who in the whole world can read that fast? Like, this is always in Genshin. And Honka Impact the problem. I think in every game actually. Hey, who are you? Manuel? Cowwinch? Why are you still angry? Perhaps you really should not have ventured outside. Hello there. Did you plant this tree? We would like to decorate it a bit. That is to say, hang a lamp on it. A lamp? Well, putting one up could be nice. Some warm light might do that one name, Chowing mood some good. Might even put us on speaking terms again. Please do let us our hand, then the hand, and if I may lend you one in turn, just say the word and it shall be so. Nice, smooth sailing so far, traveler. Come on, let's get this lamp hung up. Let's do it. Hope we'll manage it in time. We have 20 minutes left. That should do it. The light should shine far and wide. Not that anything happened yet. Okay, so what do we do now? We wait, of course. Maybe those ventures have seen the light already and are on their way back as we speak. Oh, it's right here. Nothing happened. Not a person has returned. Hello, you two. Not to disturb you or anything, but what were you intending to do by hanging up that light again? Well, long story short, we explained what happened to this person. I see I have heard about the issue with a snore at the lighthouse as well, and this idea is a good one. However, perhaps we could hang up still higher. Well, it's not like we can literally hang up in the sky, can we? Hanging the lamp in the sky could perhaps be possible. I told you there was a way. Please let me finish. This idea of mine may not actually work. The Whispering Island, not far from here, is a gift in offer upon the goddess of that island. She will grant their duplicate their wish. Oh, that's some island. Right, so let's take this lamp on over to that Whispering Island and see what the deal is. That said, I do not know if that goddess still hears our voices. I have been to that island to offer gifts, but my wishes were not guaranteed. Granted. Perhaps something gone wrong with some there. What did you wish for? My last wish was a simple one. To be friends with Chao Wing forever. We used to live here together, taking care of this tree, drinking tea and chatting. he once set off on a long journey, and when he returned, he was almost unrecognizable. Not that it should not matter, but we are still friends. I thought we would understand one another. But he grew stranger and stranger. His days filled with odd mumbling and melancholy. He even rejected all my tea party invitations. I feared that he might no longer want to be my friend, so I made plans to go to the Whispering Isle and make a wish to the goddess. The oldest legends in our village says that ordinarily the goddess grants favors to the brave, so long as a violent person were to bring her gift as a proof of their courage, she would respond to them. But I fear that she would not bestow her favor upon me, so I brought a dragon scale with me. Know about the giant dragon that suddenly emerged from the titanium mines? Titanium mines. It flattered a great many homes and even measured that mountain. No, our ventures can no longer repair their boards and make tools there, and have had to change from whence they embark to their adventures. That mountain is just over there, but nowadays it's as broken as the broken sea itself. We will constantly try to chase the dragon away and defend our village. Whenever it flew about our village, we would grab chairs, tablets, forks and spoons with which to chase it away. Seems as if you have succeeded thus far. Well, whatever the case may be, at least that dragon has not come back to set fire in the village or roll over it or anything like that. Mini's doing is no evil dragon. Is that so? In that case, this his way of showing it is most unexpected. Well, we could not understand that what he's saying at the time anyway, so all we could do was seize him off. When he left behind a scale. I believe that it could prove my courage, and my neighbors both so too. And then I put a scale before the statue of the goddess. It began to glow up with an awesome light. I thought that this means the goddess acknowledged my wish and was about to grant it. But change did not change. But my friend did not change. He still refuses to come out of that pot, and he remains as upset as ever. He even advised me to become the venture and go on a long journey with him. No way I'm doing this. Wait, come out of that pot now? That's right. Is precisely a flower in the pot. I mean, that's pretty alright, isn't it? He can live next to the tree, and I can take care of him, water him, drink tea, and think for him. But he always says that no matter where he goes, he must be sure of his place, something he learned from his venturing, and that pot is his place. Fox and cajole as I might, I can't get him out of that pot. The goddess did not make my wish come true, and I don't know what the matter is. Sorry for going on and on like that. Must have taken up quite a bit of your time there. I don't have that much. The Whispering Isles is that way. Perhaps the goddess will be more willing to hear your wish. Yes, thank you. You literally took a lot of time, actually. Yeah, that's actually true, pretty much. I have like 50 minutes, 40 minutes to finish this quest. I wish. Okay, how do you... You wish. Armor. Looks like he really did make a wish. Okay, I have a sword from exploration. Surely this is enough. Weapon. Let's go. This station, and it looks like they are gonna have to offer them 2 more gifts. But what should we offer? Paimon has not clue. Any thoughts, traveler? Should be related to the wish they should offer that lamp. That makes sense. I just wish to see that lamp high up on the sky to see it, right? Well, that just clears the armor, but we don't have any clues where to begin with the weapons. It could be a sword, a polearm, there's too many options. Perhaps there are 2 gifts where we have to do with the dragon. Dragon? Oh, hang on, that resembles a fawn from inside the mountain, that's right. And it looks like... It's like a sword. That's gonna be the weapon we're looking for. That sounds... Okay, I know the sword, I wish. Let's say it, whispering this, goddess statue. They are huge too. Ordinary adventure story, mysterious treasure hidden in both statues, something. Oh, on that note, things we should take a closer look around. You never know if we can find something. Probably won't mind. Okay, I know. Weapon. I have found the sword. Okay? Oh, please tell me this is enough. Done? Oh my god. I have the sword. Yes, I have it. We're done. Hello, little man. Oh, it's good to see you. I knew I could trust you. And the light that you show my way. I gave you my word, dear friend, and now you are back. As for the light, however, you have our 2 guests to thank. Skies about, it was you then. I thought you have been standing on the island when I saw you on my return trip, which is why I invited you on board. Words fail to describe how thankful I am to you. Had that radiance not reached my ship, I'm sure I would have been utterly lost at sea. Also, what happened to your lighthouse, Esnor? What happened to this place? What exactly did I miss? Oh, you miss a lot. You miss quite a lot. But I will tell you what did you even saw beyond the scale of this world. Dragon Carter village. Oh, it's really a lot. I'm going to have to ask you to give me all the details when you have got the time. Well, I have the time right now. I have time any time, in fact. I have managed to clear up a little area when we have some tea and cakes and enjoy the fragrance of the flowers while we are at it. Really? Then that would be no problem at all. In fact, I have been looking forward to it. I will show you the new samples I have collected too. You will be able to all the different types of flowers and bugs I have encountered. It's just a shame that my bag is too small. I shall bring a larger one next time for sure. Next time you are leaving again, I presume? Do not worry, our time together is lank still as snow. The time we have now is more than sufficient for me to tell you all about the new things I have seen, I assure you. Are you going back to the venturing? Yes, I'm a venturer. To venture is my calling. Don't go, Roswell. Have you not noticed how some of your colleagues become tense when they return? They felt about the venture and collapsed and heads, but not at all about which is more beautiful or intricately made. Don't be angry and so. We can speak about this later. I brought you flower seeds from outside, once with contours and colors I'm sure you have never seen before. Ah, dear guests, you too should take some of this marvelous my gift I have obtained from outside. Consider them a token of my gratitude. Thank you for lighting up the way to my ship, and also for taking care of Estnoy. Now that the light illuminates the way, I'm sure the other venture will also be returning to the village. I hope they can rest well. After all, they are all may far off places that awaits their exploration still. And with that, no matter how many times you ask, Roswell, I will not go out venturing with you. You're my friend, yes, and that will never change. I do not dislike you, but I do not enjoy traveling. It's nowhere near as frightening as you imagine. It's just a trip, that's all. The outside world plays host to many flowers that cannot be found in our village, and many people we have never met. Even the shapes of the clouds are different there. Remember the seed I brought you from outside? I can guarantee that you are never seeing any flowers with its shape of colors before. It's still a seed now. I will plant it, and then we will see. If you are willing to go with me, we might be able to see the flowers with our own eyes. Rosal, I'm sorry, I have no wish to travel aboard, nor do I want to become like those venturers. They always fret about the value of carpets and pay no mind to beautiful hats. This is how your travels change you, and it scares me. That is true, but have you noticed the map, the plant samples, and the travel logs that fills their luggage to bursting? We search throughout the different bushes and crops like gods of winds, like rivers passing through another lake. We encounter different things, and we too become different people. This is how traveling changes you, and it scares me too. But I'm thankful for those changes as well. I have completed it to the slice of bread with cream plated on both sides. You're going to make a mess no matter how carefully you try to hold it. In that case, I will spread the cream on separately. That way I can ever smell on different flavors. Not a bad call, I'm sure it will be a filling meat. It's you. Here at last. Rosa has been telling me how wonderful the outside world is. inviting me along the venture. Do you know how much of that world is as he says it is? The world inside isn't too bad. The world outside, there are no lack of new things to discover. Right, there's lots to eat and many fun things to do. And you will ever get to encounter many interesting things and awesome people. For example, you will find those who focus on the beautiful essence of all things, radiant, unfading ideas, who work hard to realize their dream. Really? Oh, dear me, I would believe the outside world to only be considered of value, to be full of those who wish to wear hats, but they are not. Well, you can think of it like a cake with various chocolates scattered on top. Every bite is a whole new experience. That's why better than having all the chokes taste the same, because that would make for a super ordinary cake, right? Well said, Paimon, well said. Well, who would not, after listening to it for this long? Is it so? Well, I will need more time to think about it, but perhaps just a little venturing could not hurt, surely. No need to rush into things, Snow. There's still much time before my next voyage. Until then, let us consider this issue together. Okay, I think this is where we're done. I didn't really speedrun it, so sorry for my terrible uncut English version where I do not pay too much attention to whatever I spell, but we're done with the event. We're done with the missions. I think I did not miss anything, and if I do, then I have no chance to recover. So probably will look somewhere else too. And this concludes our part 4 of this summer event, which is kind of very long. And with that, last minute is going on. So yeah, I wish you a good day, night, afternoon, a happy Netland exploration, good wishes to the pools, experience this story, which I will be doing in a couple of days. I will not dwell too much on the Archon's chapters, at least. We will see how much of the world exploration I will do. So wish you all the best out there, and I will probably take a little bit of break from Genshin. Well, let's watch the sunset together, and the game decides me to throw me away. Or can I just remove ID? Technically, server should now throw me away. Exciting to see if the region of Natlan, how big it is and where it is even located. But what I'm more exciting is about the Snizhnaya. After. A potential Bronya looking Tsaritsa. Still here. Okay. Oh, no, not anymore. So, yeah, thank you for staying this while and have a great one. I think I already said all the things before, so have a good one.